Good morning. Yeah, it's been a while, and I apologise for that. Life gets in the way. But in the meantime, look, I did go out. I've been out a couple of times in the boat, and I just didn't bring the cameras. To just sort of try and test out where we are with everything. So, what I found on my last trip is that the side console was really, because of the weight being to the starboard side, was really causing the boat to list a fair bit with just myself in it. The Angler Pro, on the other hand, even though it was the same length, 4.2, it was slightly beamier than this boat, but because the Angler Pro is a little bit more stable, also a little bit harder riding in a chop than this particular one, meant that this particular Quintrex BUSTA is quite sensitive to weight displacement. Now, also, because I raised the floor as well, that wouldn't have helped. So you'll go, oh, what's it done now? Well, I actually have been playing around with moving the console, and after moving this particular console a few times, the control cables are quite short. So I wasn't really able to, I guess, disguise, number one, the cables without taking the whole floor out, and because there's so much infrastructure underneath the floor, it had just been a nightmare. And to take all that off for a I think it will be right sort of decision, because it's got, you know, quite a few curves and stuff. I thought, no, bugger it, I'm just going to leave it like it is. So anyway, never mind the nets over there, control cables, the wiring for the sounders and stuff, and the steering cable. Well, I guess I'll just have to put up with stepping over them, and hopefully I won't trip and fall out of the boat. Simple as that. We're going out to go and test it now. All right, it's pretty warm already. It's predicted to be about 37 today. It was around 36 plus yesterday. The humidity is really horrifying at the moment. And I've just got here at Taylor's Beach, and the wind's coming up a bit. And it is predicted to get up to about 30-35k by around 10:30, 11 o'clock. So I'll get a bit of a wriggle on. This is really just to, you know, just excited to get this boat out again, just to see what it goes like now. You know, the steering position, you know, should be a hell of a lot better now than it was before. Yeah, let's go and see. I don't know if you can see it, but there's birds diving over there. Look at that. I'll just try and sneak up on them. There's a bit of a current flowing over here, but look at all those birds just diving in. So there must be a school of baitfish coming in, because they're, you know, they're diving over there as well. Look at that tidal flow. Must be tons of baitfish. I can't see them, and they're not showing on the sounder just yet. So I've got to say, so far this has been really good, you know, because I can stand up and feel reasonably comfortable. Wow, feel that tide just pushing me along in here. So I'll just have a little bit of an explore. Yeah, so in my rush this morning to get taking the boat off, I forgot to unclip one of the tie downs for the bimini, so I busted the clip, so I can't really put the bimini up. You know, the last time I was out here, you know, it was, you know, a pretty warm day as well. By 11 o'clock I couldn't keep my feet on the deck. I didn't have the bimini with me at all because I decided to take it off just to see how easy it was going to be to fish. Certainly a lot easier, but man, you just fry, absolutely fry, and I just wound up turning back and going home. So as you can see, there's still a lot of room on the boat. I can sort of, you know, if you can just have a bit of a look here. The old esky serves as a seat and an esky. Took the seats out because the seats are in the way half the time anyway, and, you know, you really hardly ever use them. And I thought, well, you know, what's the point of having them? Because a center console does take up a bit of room. There's no doubt that with a side console you have a little bit more access, it seems, but you know, the listing issues it was causing for me were just no, I just decided that you know, we would do this different. Sweating like a pig. I haven't got any bait on me because to be honest, I'm much more inclined these days to you know, to go to bait fishing. I just haven't been very successful using plastics, you know, all that sort of stuff. So I'm going to be going back to a bit more traditional form of fishing. I didn't bring anything today, didn't have any bait. I just want to get the boat out. Yeah, the wind's picked up about another 5 knots in the last 3 minutes. Yeah, carpet's getting pretty hot. I think I might have to call it a day. So it's only about 1 meter deep over here. 1.6 now, so we'll be all right. just got back. Time to I washed the trailer down at the boat ramp and gave it, you know, I'm gonna have to do a really good clean to the back of the Navara because you know, it was sort of yeah, water was lapping up against the bottom of the diff, and because of the angle I had to park it at. How'd it go? Well, happy as. This, I think, is the very final version of this particular boat. It's nicely balanced. There's no listing at all, although, you know, the boat is sensitive to weight redistribution. So if I, you know, walk to starboard, you will feel it. So in a small craft like this, the most important thing is really to pay a lot of attention to weight distribution. Up the front, at the back, and of course on port and side and starboard. But it's probably not saying anything you didn't already know. Anyway, thanks for watching. Again, next time, hopefully might do better and actually do some fishing. That'd be good, wouldn't it? Although it doesn't seem like what this channel is really about. But anyway, we'll see. Catch you later. So there you go, that's a bit better. Just had to tighten that up to stop it from leaking. And I just let this run out until the color of this liquid here is virtually just translucent. And as you can see, all those little bits of foam bubbles over there, that must be the liquid that's gone through the system, and you hope that's taken, you know, the salt residue that's left in the water jackets with it. I do this religiously, doesn't matter, you know, if I've only had the motor out, you know, for 10 minutes out in salt water, I just do this religiously.